Hi, I'm Bill Briggs, and I'm a former official at the U.S. Small Business Administration. I am now a small business finance expert who helps lenders and lender service providers like Lendio use the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP as it is commonly called, to help small businesses recover from the pandemic. In this presentation, I will provide information about enhancements to the Paycheck Protection Program, as well as provide some information about SBA grant programs for live venue operators and independent restaurant owners. I hope you find this information helpful. As always, please consult www.sba.gov for the most up-to-date and accurate information. The SBA recently released new rules and guidance specifically aimed to help sole proprietors, self-employed, and independent contractors. Generally speaking, these rules allow for a larger pool of money to base the loan calculation amount if you're one of those three types of businesses. So this is good news. Whereas before, you had to use your loan calculation amount was based on your net profit, and now it will be based on your gross income, which could mean a larger PPP loan for you in the end. SBA recently announced that it will begin accepting applications for its Shuttered Venue Operator Grant program on April 8th, 2021. What these programs will do is provide grants for specific types of industries, and starting again on April 8th, 2021, live venue operators will be able to go onto the SBA.gov website and apply directly for these grants. Generally speaking, you will be asked to provide bank statements and information about your live venue business and why you are seeking the grant and for how much. More detail can be found on SBA.gov. The Independent Restaurant Grant Program has not been stood up yet, but again, SBA.gov would have the most up-to-date and accurate information about that program. It's scheduled to get started in the near future as well. If you have received a first draw or first time, or a second draw or a second time PPP loan in this year, in 2021, those loan amounts will be deducted from your Shuttered Venue Operator Grant. So keep that in mind. If you have already received money from PPP, it may be deducted from your grant amount, or it may render you ineligible to receive the grant money. That's something to keep in mind, but you should still apply on SBA.gov on April 8th, 2021. If you want to receive a PPP loan as quickly as possible, there are three key steps you need to keep in mind. First, fully complete your application and provide all requested information on the application form. This allows lenders or lender service providers to quickly make sure to submit all the required information to SBA for processing. Secondly, be realistic and honest about when completing your application. Don't inflate revenue or your credit scores or anything else that could slow down, because you may be painting an inaccurate picture of your business. Third, make sure you submit all your required documents, including bank statements and other information like tax forms that are based on the type of PPP loan you're seeking. The more documentation that your lender or lender service provider has, the better and faster it is able to be approved and processed by SBA. And finally, with your documentation, make sure you're using original PDFs. Scanned copies or photos of docs are not generally used or not able to be processed as quickly as possible as original PDFs. So this includes your tax forms, bank statements, and related documents. You should always use original PDFs to submit along with your application to your lender or lender service provider.